You're listening to Wildcard Radio, show number 2.
Wildcard! Yeah! Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this.
Fired up, had a coffee. All you people out there have had issues with JP's feistiness, well, you might as well turn it off now. Are we even recording?
We don't talk about it.
High voice coming at you. Possibly a female member of the show. You don't know for sure. Sandy, how far in are we?
JP, we're sitting at about 2 minutes in right now.
2 minutes. Daphne, we already have to check the explicit box on the podcast submission form.
2 minutes in because
2 minutes in. Thank you.
she's just drinking
She's
more wine.
drinking the rest of her wine.
So did you say Daphne's had a
It's
rough
fine.
day today?
I'll check it with pride.
Why did Daphne have a rough day today?
Daphne got dumped today.
Oh.
Hence the wine.
Yeah.
You don't seem that upset, though.
Hence the wine.
Well, I mean, I guess I'm not that.
Wait. I heard some sort of a screeching owl swoops by the studio. My bad. Our mics are good. You probably heard it.
Right.
Go ahead.
I mean, well, I guess I can't say that I'm upset. I can't say that I didn't see it coming. I'm more upset at the fact that it is another failed relationship than I am the specific person leaving the situation.
Yeah, you're just upset at the principle fact that...
Who wants to get dumped? Nobody wants to get dumped. It sucks.
Okay, are you sure you got dumped, or is it just like a mutual? And you're just...
It was kind of mutual. I mean, I was pulling away. I understand where he's at. Like, it is completely fair for him to be like, look, like, you're not even paying me attention. Why should I be here?
And he's in prison. You barely get
He's not in prison.
He assumed
That was
that
the
was your type.
ex-husband. That's different.
Right.
Oh, probably have to cut that out. So, you all right?
San Quentin. It's San
Yeah, I
Quentin.
mean, it is what it is.
Yeah. That's one of my least favorite sayings.
Yeah.
I don't really know what it means.
My ex-wife used to say it all the time, and I would always finish it with, until you make it something better.
We'll be right back.
So I've got my friend Ashley that owns a small business, Southern Elegance Cleaning Services. She's been cleaning my house for a little over a year now. And she's got a new office at 192 East Broad Street in Camilla. And she's currently servicing 9 counties in Southwest Georgia. She's got Colquitt County, Metro County, Dougherty County, Lee County, Thomas County, all of the counties.
That's a lot of counties.
There's a lot of counties. She's got a pretty good squad, I think is what she calls them pretty often, her crew or her squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they are all literally between here and North Florida. She actually just opened an office up in Gulf area.
Do you know I've never paid anyone to clean my house before?
Yes, I can tell.
And the second thing I was going to say is I procrastinate cleaning my house more than anything else in the whole wide world.
Yeah, there's people
It's
for
the
that.
last thing that I have on my to-do list.
Right. And that's probably why it doesn't ever get done. I was kind of the same way. I have, a house full of kids pretty much all the time.
What is it like to come home and have a clean house that you didn't have to?
Oh, it's amazing. It is amazing. Usually what I would do is Fridays they would come and I would just go to the movies after work. And then I would come home
Oh my gosh.
and had a nice movie, and then completely clean house. Top to bottom.
What? And
Everything.
If I do clean my house twice a year, I only do the bare minimum. I don't get the cracks and the baseboards and all that stuff. And I don't even know what it would be like to live in a house where everything is completely clean.
Well, if you would like to find out, Ashley can help you out with that.
Oh, cool.
So, if you want to get in touch with Ashley, her number is 229-366-3705. And she'll be more than happy to give you a quote or just come and handle it for you because
Awesome.
she's good at that.
That sounds good, man.
We coming back in?
Can I get back?
Producer?
All right, so
Right.
for the record, we are all divorced, right? Sandy, have you been divorced?
Hell no, I haven't been divorced.
Okay, so
Whoa,
you're the only...
Judgy.
I found a mom that would take care of me.
Right.
I'm staying in this for the long haul, buddy.
Good luck. Treat her right.
Yeah.
15 years?
15 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Married at 18. She was 17.
Whoa.
Wow.
Only legal in Georgia, people.
Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you know legal age of consent in Georgia is 16
Oh.
for the record?
We know.
Okay.
We know.
I was.
If you know that, you're a creepo. And
or you got married at 17.
I was going to say,
I
you
am
get married at 17.
I'm in there. I knew that.
Yeah, I did not get. I got married at 21 the first time. I was like 13 years in.
No way.
Yeah,
But you have been divorced.
I have
and
been
JP,
divorced.
you have been divorced.
Oh yeah. Whammy.
So we've got 3 jaded people in one fantasy world person.
I'm not jaded.
Well, you're remarried. You don't count.
Dude, no way.
JP's saying never.
No,
again.
never
would
get
not-
married again. Never.
Never.
Yeah.
Why never?
Because it doesn't matter.
So you're just going to date forever.
He was just destroyed.
No, listen. You decide who you go home to every day, and if you go home to the same person every day for 20 years, then you are more than married because you're choosing to do that when you have other options.
Technically, at like 7 or 10 years, it turns into a civil law marriage anyway.
Common law marriage.
Thank
Common
you.
law, thank you.
yeah.
Common law marriage.
Pocket lawyer dictionary.
Oh man, I was ready to wife up for the tax rebates.
No.
Do you really get tax rebates for being
yeah.
married?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you get a
It's just for having a house.
higher rebate. No, you get more taxes back if you file joint married.
What?
How is it that me and Clark?
We're the only
smartest
grown-ups
two
in the
guys?
room. Yeah, we're the only grown-ups in the room who do things like pay taxes and file our own taxes.
Daphne
and
wants
stuff.
to do it, girl. Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Hey, Kool-Aid Man's back.
Oh, you changed the subject. I was doing it for the taxes.
Go ahead and y'all get married so JP can stay in the country for a little bit longer.
Yes. I don't even know where to start.
Okay,
Really,
so
man. I
I'll
don't-
start with mine. I'll go first if y'all want me to. I'm ready.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so divorced, and mine was not horrible. It just kind of fizzled and faded. And we weren't right for each other, but it just took us a really long time because I am very optimistic and just going to make things work. So anyway, very intentional with my dating as well. So when I got divorced, I was like, all right, I need to figure out, A, what kind of person do I want?
Clarify that.
do you mean?
Intentional with your dating.
Well, it's why I think
You
I was...
intentionally dated humans.
Yeah, well, that was part of the checklist. Yes.
Okay.
So, all right. So, for dating intentionally, for me, you have to be physically attracted to the person. Mm-hmm. It's not all about that, but you do have to have that. Otherwise, you're going to not want to go home with this person every day, right?
Okay.
Okay, that's fair. Physically attracted to the person, and then you have to have the same sense of humor because if you're not laughing together, it ain't going to work.
That is true.
So you have to have the same sense of humor.
That is very true.
Cultural backgrounds and stuff, I kind of went across the board and dated a little bit here and a little bit there, and went just to see what religion or ethnicities or whatever I was.
Like an aborigine.
We segueing to like an Asian type thing.
I did go on a date with a couple Asian ladies. I travel for work, so I have
Did you
been-
eat the sushi?
We'll be right back. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Dude, are there 2 check boxes for explicit? God. That was straight.
She did it.
And
She
this
did
is
it.
a,
She
this
did
is the female on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
got 3 dudes in a room, and,
And she dropped
leave it up to the
2
girls to drop
S-bombs and then one of the best jokes I've ever heard. It stopped the show.
Oh yeah, I did. I do. I do eat the sushi. Is that a?
Oh, you
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I mean, are we like
moving along to the dating topic? Not
talking
the.
about food? Brain food? Whew. Okay.
All right, so you dated the cultural.
I went. Yeah, I went on dates in like 6 different continents, and I don't know how many different countries with literally every type of ethnicity and cultural background you can think of. Just to see, I didn't think my person was going to end up being like the girl next door, but it turns out, she's from Cordell. So yeah, I'm remarried. But anyway, during the dating, I was very intentional. Yeah,
but somewhat not intentional.
mostly intentional with the dating. Basically, I also was put it on pause because I wanted to get into myself because, obviously I didn't really know what I wanted in a person or who I was and who would want me and etc. I had some issues to work through. Anyway, very first date after the divorce, I got on all of the dating apps. And when I say all of them, I mean all of them. Like 5 dating apps. I was on Plenty of Fish and Tinder and
You're going
Match
through a
and
war.
Bumble.
You needed
You
a whole.
paid for
Quantity of
Match.
shots
Oh, I paid
rather
for all
than
of them.
quality.
You paid for Match.
I paid for Tinder. I paid for all of them.
You paid for Tinder?
Yes, because if you pay for Tinder, you can actually put yourself in a different city than you actually are. And so I would have the date lined up before I went to these.
Creep Central.
That is
No.
lying.
That's a gigolo.
That is- lying.
No. You're not letting me finish.
International gigolo.
So what I would do was I would put myself into the cities that I knew I was going to be traveling in next month and go ahead and get to know people. That way, if I was only going to be there for a week, I would have a better chance of going on a date that had potential versus
Zimbabwe.
a date that was just going to be a waste of 4 hours and
Man, if it
however.
was anybody else, Other than you, Clark, I would say that sounds shady as hell.
Yeah.
Right?
It's intentional. I was
looking
intentional.
at your face, I believe
yeah.
you.
Thanks.
Semi-intentional.
No, it was intentional.
I bet you needed a whole different sidekick.
How many
know what
women
you mean.
have
Say,
you
yeah.
catfished?
My pictures are legit me. Now the angle may be whatever, but
No, that was that other guy. I saw him on. That was
Yeah.
National Geographic guy, Josh Groban or whatever his name is. Yeah, no, I call bullshit.
right. No, my dating profile was actually fairly impressive. I think. Anyway, it's not even how I met my wife. Was on all these dating apps. I eventually got off of them, and that's when I met the wife.
So, do you think you could transfer your paid subscriptions for all these prostitute applications that you just transfer them to Daphne?
Right.
She needs them now more than anybody.
Okay, real quick.
We got to take a break.
I'll ask him when we come back. How about that for a freaking tease?
Cliffhanger.
Yeah. Macho Man Randy Savage teasing you from the cul-de-sac.
You sound more like Joe Biden teasing people than
You sound like the Kool-Aid Man. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Clark, I been meaning to ask you a question.
Okay.
I saw your wedding pictures, and the flowers just look fantastic, bro. Where did you get those?
Thanks. Glad. Sorry that you couldn't make it to the wedding, but at least you saw the pictures. Pictures
no
are
one
important.
knows that.
Yeah, flowers are good. So I got them from Perry and Company. Amanda Perry owns the joint, and her name is also her Facebook. Facebook.com, Amanda Perry and Co. C-O. Yeah, she does all the flowers for
Now,
all
listen,
of my
the
stuff.
flowers look so good.
Yeah.
There's no way that she can do anything else like catering.
Oh, yeah. No, she 100%
way.
can do more than just the amazing flowers. She also does catering.
No.
Oh, yeah. And pretty much arranges weddings. She actually coordinates and does all that. So pretty much anything. You want to get hitched again?
No.
But if you do...
Sorry, Amanda.
But if you do, or you know somebody, it doesn't have to be you. You don't necessarily have to get married again.
That's true.
Yeah, you could just go on a date and get some really nice flowers for a gal.
Okay.
Yeah. Or in my case, I used her last time for Mother's Day just a couple weeks ago.
So she doesn't just do like big stuff. She'll do individual
Bouquets and stuff. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Listen, I have some more jokes. When are we going to do
What
them?
did y'all think about those?
Well,
You got JP over here talking about balloon knot and
Yeah. and you said he needed a
That's
lawyer.
vulgar.
other things.
For
Whoa.
lawyer. That was one of his jokes.
No, special victim. She's,
No, you did
she's
the
a
special
victim and
victim
she's
shit.
special.
I really need to
It's
listen
not.
to
It's
this
funny
first
whenever you say it.
Short bus.
Whenever you say it,
Yeah, it comes
it
off.
wasn't funny when I said it either.
When do I get to do my list?
A lawyer on retainer for rape charge, JP.
That's what he said.
You're a rapist. That's the joke.
No,
And then
she
you said-
thinks we are because I'm old.
Right.
We're talking about two separate
We
things.
are having complete.
All right,
realization.
listen. Y'all ready for my joke? What a great segue into my segment. We're talking about dating today. Daphne had a rough day today with her.
She got dumped.
broke up with somebody.
It's his loss, Daphne.
Old JP is
his loss.
in euphoric bliss of not having to argue with someone all the time.
Except for Sandy.
Although I was in love, and it was a horrible few weeks there.
You were in love for a few weeks.
She was beautiful. And didn't work. Might still love her a little bit, right, Sandy?
Whatever you say, JP.
He might. It sounds like a definite still loves her.
So I brought the show down, but that's fine because I'm bringing it back up. We're talking about dating. So when I got inspired and I thought, maybe I should start dating.
Dating's good.
But I don't know much about it, so I looked in my drawer for any romantic films or, chick flicks, as they say.
In your drawer? You keep your chick flicks in your drawer?
I don't know where they were at, but I didn't have any.
Okay.
So what I ended up doing is I went over to Daphne's house.
Oh, okay.
Hey,
The door was unlocked for some reason.
that was a private conversation.
I went in there and I was like, Daphne's a chick. She's gonna have chick flicks. And I was right. I found a cardboard box marked romantic. Mm-hmm. And I found
What was in there, JP? What was in there?
5 movies in Daphne's house, and this is the top 5
You're so close. Keep going.
movies found in Daphne's cardboard box. Here we go. Number 5. No, that's not the right thing. This is a movie from 1998 about dial-up. You've Got Nailed. Splat it. Oh, yeah. All right, number 4. Number 4 best romantic movie found in Daphne's cardboard box marked romantic. This 1999 movie is about getting busy in a bird mask. Eyes Stuck Shut.
What?
Oh,
That eyes.
Yeah.
What? Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All
They're
right.
stuck.
Okay. All right. Clever.
soccer moms are not going to like that.
Nope.
Might have to bleep that. All right, here we go. Number 3.
It's clever.
Clark's concerned. I see his eyebrows there shooting off his head. He thought this was going to be a good way to make some money, and now is not sure what the hell's going on. This 1998 movie is about seduction, betrayal, and cortisone. Dangerous Lesions. If you see a pattern and think all these are about Daphne, you're goddamn right. Number 2. Okay. This 1990 movie about a weirdo who needs a Kleenex. Edward Jizzy Hands.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh wow.
Daphne's boss. It's my fault, not hers.
Daphne's future boss.
And the number 1 date movie I found at Daphne's house. Hostel. Oh yeah.
I'm fixing to get real hostile.
Oh, I knew it. I called it.
I don't get it. Hostile.
It was like about the hotel. It's basically saying
You can check out anytime you like, but you may never leave.
It's very clever, but that doesn't address my question at all.
Hostile is an adjective for.
No,
hostile.
stop.
No,
Hostel.
continue, Thesaurus.
Hostile or hostile.
I like school, okay?
I like school.
How do you? What's the stuff that they put in Tylenol?
Acetaminophen?
A mitochondrophene.
Wrong again.
Listen, she can accent whatever syllables
My
she wants.
mom was a nurse in the ER.
Accentuate the right syllables, people.
With,
I don't
what's his name?
pronounce it.
George
I just
Clooney?
read it.
Your wife was a model on a George Clooney show? Okay,
Better
listen.
take me away from this.
That list was good. And you should feel important. I made it all about you.
I think that's his way of flirting.
We would have.
I think
No.
that's why.
It's my way of joking. Why are you laughing?
It's adorable, whatever it is.
No, I'm not. She is
really-
like in a trance.
Really something.
I think maybe your flirting works.
You got to drink less, I think. She's gone.
Yeah, man.
She's a
We
little
need you
tipsy.
to talk, son.
Clark, it is hot outside.
It is. There's a heat wave.
It's hard for me to breathe outside.
Yeah.
And I talked before about procrastinating cleaning my house, but I can't procrastinate doing my yard because everybody can see it.
Yeah, your yard's
You know.
not bad.
Well, but
It's not-
still, when I go do yard work, I literally have to take like 30-minute breaks. Meaning work for 30 minutes, take a break. I can't handle it at all. I'm too old. Let's say hair overweight, maybe. Okay. I mean, don't have any help. I'm doing it myself.
Right. Push more. That's all.
I sure do wish that I had somebody who'd come over here and do it for me.
Oh, I might know a guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the guys that do my yards, the Orchard Lawn Maintenance and Recovery. It's kind of a fancy name. Sounds a bit like
You
a
guys
like
do
a rehab.
rehab?
Yeah.
Sweet.
We do rehabilitate your yard. That's what we do.
Do you ever show up to a horrible yard like Sandy's and announce you're there for an intervention?
I was actually going to bring that up with you because I noticed earlier that you
Oh.
blow all of your leaves and trimmings into your flower beds and pretend that it's
You
mulch.
blow your leaves, sir.
I do, but not into my flower beds. Like
It's brown.
I don't think it counts. I think you need mulch or pine straw or anything other than the grass trimmings that you have in your hedges.
You're
and stuff.
right. When you are the cul-de-sac house,
Yeah.
you have an obligation
Yeah.
to step it up because you're
Yeah.
the keystone of the neighborhood.
Right. Everybody who comes on this road is going to have to turn around in your driveway, basically, and look
They
at
do.
your leaves that you.
So you say my beds are not cutting
I
it.
think you need your grass is well maintained. Like it's not a bad yard, but you do need some help with the mulch.
Will you send the orchard over and tell them money is no object?
Okay. Because you don't have any, so free
No.
is good. So.
No, I'm seriously going to call the orchard. So.
Okay. Well, great. Good. We'd be more than happy to help you take care of that.
How do I get a hold of you? Are you on the MySpace or the Hotmail?
The orchard lawn at gmail.com, or we have a really fancy toll-free number. It's really cool.
Yeah.
833 my lawn 1.
Oh,
Yeah.
I I fought the law,
And the lawn won.
and my lawn won.
Yeah.
Cool. And I assume you're probably on Facebook because you're a Facebook
Yes.
G, right?
Yes, I do on the Book of the Faces.
The Orchard.
At
Path.
the Orchard Lawn Care.
Cool. All right. Sounds good, man. Send them by.
Clark, why don't you go ahead and take us into the positivity section for this episode?
I need it.
You need some positivity. Well, I think
Yes.
we could all use a little positivity in our lives, for sure. This positivity segment is brought to you by the Orchard Lawn Maintenance and Recovery.
God, it sounds good.
Is that the place that did my yard?
Not yet, but we will, buddy. We will.
Oh, waiting, bated breath. All right, listen, let's do this poem.
I want to hear a friggin' poem.
Well, it just so happens I have one here if you'd like to hear one about fear and how you should not let it be what stops you from asking out the girl or going for the job or moving to a new city or whatever.
Sweet.
All right, ready?
Drunk driving or killing people.
Yeah, you and the drunk driving. I think there's
No,
an
don't do
underlying-
that.
There's an underlying issue we need to address. Yeah.
No, poem time.
Fear is the enemy that knocks on our gate. Fear is the corrupter and ruiner of our fate. Fear is the weakness we all have to lose, but what our fears are, we don't get to choose. For some, it's a height. For others, it's the fall. For others, it's a crowd or the feeling of being small. Tiny in a universe that doesn't know you're there, but trust me when I tell you that the universe is aware. We all have a place in this world, a duty, a task. And if you don't know it yet, then yourself you should ask. What am I afraid of? Failure or loss? What am I willing to give, and what is the cost? What's the price to be my true self, to place my fear high away on a shelf, to do the things I've always wanted for so long, to look at my doubters and prove them all wrong, to take a leap from the highest peak, to get in front of everyone and not be afraid to speak, to shout from the rooftops, world, I'm here and I'm me, to shed away our fear and finally be set free.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
B is walking
Oh
away
my
from the
God.
table with his headphones on.
No.
That's hilarious to get the cat off the table.
Okay, hold on.
So good.
Professional. That's what we're
When do I kill myself?
Everything.
I'm just surprised you
Hold
didn't-
on. I love it. That was excellent.
Good job.
Thanks.
It's amazing how long you can think about something that you either want to take care of or fix or something brand new you want to try. You can think about it for years, like for real.
Yeah.
I can think, I've thought of some things, like I've thought about doing this. Sandy,
I was afraid to do the podcast.
no, this isn't a blame session because I can blame you later. I was trying to do a podcast a year ago, which means 2 years before that is when I really even started thinking about doing it. And I was thinking, and analysis by paralysis, which is, I hate using buzzwords.
That's fine.
But it is
They're buzzwords
so
for a reason.
appropriate for me. I will, if there's something new or different, I'll analyze it so long that I'll just kind of forget
yourself
to
out of
do
it.
it. Yeah, I'll
You
just
just
be
talk
like,
yourself out of it. I'll never do that because it's not going to work out.
and when you boil it down, it's fear.
It is. And it is what's blocking most people from doing the things that they are born to do, whether it's a podcast or ask out the hot chick
Yes.
at your
Polar-
office or to
Polar bears.
Polar bears.
I
You-
want
I
to see
mean,
polar bears.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, I mean, I've jumped out of an airplane. I've petted lions. I've gone scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef. I've asked out
I
a
hate
woman who
all
is
those things.
so much out of my league that I married her.
Did you ride a bull named Geronimo, or what is it called?
Well, it doesn't hurt that you're dead sexy either. Let's not just
You know what? He looks a lot
dashing
cooler
good
in a
looks helps.
in a t-shirt. Every day I see him at work, he's wearing like a work shirt.
Button up, buddy.
But in a t-shirt is a lot cooler.
it's hang around Clark, not work time Clark.
Yeah, you're right. He's
Yeah,
got a whole
the
different.
tie's off.
He goes in the phone booth. Hard to find these
If we are
days.
lucky, one day we will see him drunk, Clark.
No. You know what? No, I don't want that. No.
No, don't see behind the curtain.
Well, he makes it sound terrible.
I want my Clark
Must be awesome.
pure and perfect.
Right.
I don't want him.
There's no pressure with
You
that.
don't have like a little alter ego that comes out.
No, but that's probably another one of the
Yes.
reasons I don't drink.
JP
is to
does. I
prevent
do.
that.
My alter ego's out all the time. I mean, well, who? Really? No, man. I'm always
Yeah, a couple
a horrible person.
Times you
Always.
what does that make me then?
You're my friend. You're just like me.
I get.
You didn't say
Most of
anything.
the crazy times that I've had when I get drunk has been at your house or in front of you. And I know it's not a pleasure to clean up after that.
Oh,
This isn't about Sandy's drinking episodes, but
Could be.
2 times, Clark, 2 times,
yeah.
he has knocked wine
Yeah.
onto my clean folded laundry. You know, you'll
2 times.
Oh, yeah.
You'll go into the living room, right? Turn on TV.
It's not even mathematical
You
improbability.
got a big basket of
Seems
clothes,
intentional.
I mean,
at the second time.
I don't even like wine.
and you're like, I'm gonna fold clothes and
Watch
watch
some TV.
whatever.
Right.
Not when Sandy's coming over.
Okay, so you get them all folded. They're right there, and you're like, I'm gonna put them away later.
Yeah.
Sandy comes over.
Sandy knocked on the door. Right.
White.
Spill red wine, folded clothes twice.
The second time seems
It's
intentional.
almost a.
How do you do that twice?
second
It's a
time-
fetish now.
The second time, I got to tell you, the second time hurt my ego a little
Pike,
bit.
what are you,
Right.
JP? What are you doing?
Really-
Are you folding, man?
Really
Hey, man,
had
I'll
to,
Folding yet?
Got any red wine?
Yeah, man. I'm almost done.
I had to look at me to see where the problem was. I send him the old text.
Splash.
He puts away all the laundry.
Yeah, I would know at this point. It's only, the first time it's your fault. The second time it's his fault for not knowing better.
You know what?
Shame on me.
I
Sandy's
sure
coming
do
over.
like that.
Shame on
I
me.
should put away my laundry before Sandy comes in.
Although I don't know anybody else who would let me keep coming over after I've twice have soiled the laundry.
Yeah, we know who you are. It's my fault. I should have known.
I must have something that
It's the
just
beard.
you can't keep away.
It's the beard.
I don't know, man.
I think JP suffers from beard envy.
Man, he does have a little bit because he'll talk
You know
to me
what?
every now and then.
Screw
He'll be
it.
like, man, I'm going to grow a beard. I'm like, okay, dude. All right, listen.
You gotta commit.
You're doing it.
Right.
No.
Don't. And then
I
it'll
did
be,
it.
It'll be a few days. No, it'll
I
be a
did
few
it.
days, and I can't stand it.
No, I did it.
I'm like, do not do it. Don't you do it. And he'll.
Are there pictures to validate that you had a beard?
I had a mustache for sure.
Okay, mustache doesn't count.
No, that's no.
That's
good.
a whole different-
I did
that's-
not sanction that.
I
no.
honorary NYPD fireman.
That's f***ing weird, man.
If you are not Burt
Okay,
Reynolds
wait.
or Alex Trebek, you do not wear a mustache.
That's not true, but I did go to Firehouse and get a free sub. Splat.
because of the mustache.
No.
Just.
That was only a horrible. You know what?
You never know that you're in a JP bit until
Yeah,
it's
I mean, I knew it was a joke, but I was
late.
going to see if you would.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
There, you can find an article where some dude went to a firehouse and said he was a fireman and got a free sandwich. Guaranteed. That's a year late.
Yeah,
Better late than never.
not
That's what they-
everybody can be.
Okay, so that was an awesome positivity segment, and
Thanks.
I'm now fearless. I'm going to ask
Way to go.
out. Let's just say I don't know.
Daphne's
somebody. Well, huh?
Daphne's single. Now.
It never occurred to me.
Let's pick on Daphne.
I've never considered her.
Daphne, get
for
in
a
here.
Spouse. She's too young. She's too young.
She is.
For what?
It's marriage, son.
She's been married
Yeah.
before.
Yeah.
We've all been married or are married. Her
Listen,
included.
Anna Nicole Smith married literally a zombie.
Have we gone from Casey Anthony to Anna Nicole Smith?
Yes,
in this?
all of the
In
hottest
one show.
tragedies of the 90s.
Ridiculous.
Um,
Who was it that thought we were talking about?
but here's the difference. He was a billionaire, and I have 2 cats.
That is one difference.
And
That's about it.
bear and pantry. So, just saying.
Flannel.
A little difference there. But I'm a little hotter than the zombie man.
Yeah, and you have a spiral staircase in your living room.
Yes, it was a knockout tonight. One person will get that.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
So, did you know that in, was it Welcome to the Jungle?
The song, the movie.
Yeah, the song.
I don't know what you're doing.
That at the end, when Axel's going, "Where do we go now?" That is not a lyric. It's they were playing an incomplete song, and he
Yeah.
was just saying,
Just
"Where
riffing.
do we go now?"
Yeah.
And it really means nothing at all other than keeping the song going.
Yeah.
That's really disappointing
The story gets better every time.
because I
hear it.
want a song that iconic to have like purpose, start to finish. Like it's about.
If you're looking to Axl Rose to give you purpose,
Dude, he's an icon. He's an icon.
then
I'm sorry.
I think you're looking in the wrong direction.
Now is he a G?
Aerosmith, I think maybe you could do a little better.
You know, they don't write their own songs.
No?
I learned that the other day. Like
None?
all those good songs that you know, the Aerosmith, the
Yeah.
rockin' songs.
Yeah.
They didn't write them, man.
Oh, I did not know that.
It does make me feel a little certain kind of way
Like
about.
cheaper.
Who is it?
Yeah,
Who
dude,
wrote
a
him?
little bit.
Yeah.
Who wrote them, bro? Pharrell?
Is this what I'm supposed to do? Like
I was somewhere and you
random?
yanked me, man. Where was I going?
I yanked
you
you?
yanked me out of Utopia.
Oh,
It had promise, and where was I at?
you were talking about Axl
You were
Rose.
talking
Yes.
about, yeah.
Where do we go now?
Where do we go?
I thought that story was over.
That's why you're the producer and I'm the talent. Oh, yeah.
Could really do without that.
Macho Man in the mix.
Kinda.
I think if we
I've
should
heard it so much now, it's a little soothing.
Wait a minute. Would you not listen to Macho Man in the morning? Macho Man in the mornings. Oh, yeah.
The problem is you're too sexy with it. You're not trying to. I mean, like,
That's the way he
legit-
sounds.
Yeah.
Find him.
Maybe I have not
You gotta have-
WWE'd
you gotta
in a
have
while. but-
Presence. We got to push more.
Yeah.
You've never
got a real
noticed.
gravelly-
Okay. You know how No.
Yes, that's what it
No,
is.
listen. If you look him up on YouTube, he does do the aggressive, but when
Bro, how much of Macho Man have you been watching on YouTube? Let me ask you that. Because
Enough.
that's what we should be talking
Enough.
about. What the fuck are you doing?
enough to finish my thought.
Man, you haven't been able to yet.
When you've got the dude in the middle with the mic and the wrestler on each side, right? And they're trading barbs, right?
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, they'll say aggressive stuff. But when the dude in the middle is like talking and handing it to the other guy,
Just to be clear, this is the referee we're talking about, right?
no,
Okay. Who-
you don't even know what we're talking about. It's a promo,
The
bro.
ring announcer.
The announcer.
It's a promo, bro.
Ladies and gentlemen.
No, we're not in the ring. This is between ring events. You've got the side wall where it's
Where the-
like two guys
Like the
just
weigh-in.
jabber
like
jabber.
the boxing weigh-in.
Is this
Like
what
they
the
just get
bitch
in there.
walks around?
Hey, did y'all ever watch wrestling?
I mean, no, bro.
Not recently.
Why would we?
I mean, I watched it as a kid.
Yeah, but no, I mean, I know what you're talking about. Like this, it's the promotional thing. Like when they're talking
So
smack. And they're
it's
building up
a
the-
smack talk that doesn't occur in the ring.
Right.
And the guy in the middle, the host, is handing it to the other person, and while that's happening, Macho Man's still mic'd, and he's like, "Oh yeah, oh yeah." He's just waiting his turn, but he's staying in character.
I gotta be honest.
Because he probably sounds like, he probably just sounds like this normally, but when he's Macho Man, he's like, "Oh yeah," and he has to stay in character.
I feel like tonight's not the first night he's thought about it.
No,
I feel
well,
like
it's
this
a
has
thing.
Actually, been like
It's a thing.
that's weird.
They stay in character, bro. And he's like, "Oh yeah." He's waiting his turn. He's like, "Oh, I'm gonna."
Every time you do that, oh yeah, it just been like a.
You like it?
I don't like
Picture
it when
him ram jamming.
Am I
I don't like it when he looks at me when he does it. Like,
R-rated?
He doesn't look at me. I'm
don't
telling
look
you.
at me when you're doing it.
R-rated ASMR. Hold on. Is there a market for women who want to hear Macho Man Randy Savage,
Dirty talk him.
low ASMR dirty
Is that
talk?
what we're trying to do? Is tighten down the market for it, and like little by little.
Listen,
It's all about the niche.
we'll tailor it. If your name is Becky, Becky. Oh yeah, you're looking great tonight. You cooked a roast.
And time
This
to
is
take a break.
definitely getting cut. Are we done?
Are we?
Not when you say it like that. No, we're just getting
How was that
started.
segue?
Are we done here? He's
Jesus. That is-
bored.
that's-
Why is it that we're always having?
That's horribly de-incentivizing.
Yeah.
for
That's
the rest of
anticlimactic.
Says the guy yelling from the cut.
From the cut. Like that was the whole first episode. He kept saying it was.
I was in the cut.
He was in the cut.
Yeah, you were. You were over there.
I was playing my game, man.
But he is a lot more invested in this episode, and I'm glad.
Yeah,
to
he
say
is.
it. Yeah, I'm glad.
All right. If everyone's ready, we're going to do it. Okay. So,
Welcome back.
show 2 was recorded, 75%. And we tried to finish recording, and I will explain what happened. Just don't be impatient with me. But essentially what we had to do is we stopped recording, and it's now the next day,
A couple days later.
2 days later.
2 days.
My days are
2 days of recovery.
running together. But what we're going to do is there are people in here that don't want to talk about what happened 2 days ago.
Not it.
I
Embarrassment.
don't remember what happened 2 days ago.
So-
It was a really bad day, guys.
I remember my.
Let's do this. We're not going to, some shows will probably pick it apart and spend 30 minutes on this thing. We're not going to do that. But what did happen just in general? Like
What do you think happened?
Well, let's start with this. I'm not.
Before you
Daphne
had power
has, I
blackout.
don't know,
Daphne had a rough day.
fine taste
She
in
had a-
Pinot Noir or whatever it is.
Well, that was established in the show already that
But-
she was having a
Yeah.
bad day.
Yeah.
That was well covered.
You
Yeah.
go
What happened behind the scenes?
into the living room for whatever, and disappear for a while. Will you tell us what you were doing in there?
Laying on the floor.
Okay, you're doing yoga in between segments.
I wish I was doing yoga in between segments. I actually
yoga.
had to pee because we were on break.
Don't
so I
lay
was-
on my family room floor and pee. That's why I thought it was Teddy the whole time.
I didn't pee on your floor.
Okay.
I was on my way to the bathroom, and for whatever reason, there are dark colored spiral metal stairs in the direct pathway
Oh.
of the bathroom.
Listen,
And I
I forgot the caution tape. I said I was going to bring some. I forgot it.
can
We'll-
we spray paint it like pink glitter or something?
That's where they put
my
the kids when they've been
living
bad.
room? Here's what we'll do. We'll find the architect or the builder for this house and bring him in and let a construction worker tell him why his living room is screwed up.
I
think
will
so.
tell him. I'm a construction worker. I can tell him 5 reasons why that's a stupid idea to put.
Top 5, number 5. You don't steal my bit. That's mine. Okay, so you jammed your head into a spiral staircase and
Yeah.
then basically knocked yourself out and you're laying on the floor
Yeah, pretty much.
for a while
I
because
thought she was just taking a shit.
we
I'll be honest, I
were in
thought she was
here
just in
like
the
waiting
restroom
on
the
you.
whole time.
So no
Like
one.
gentlemen.
Yeah.
Gentlemen wait when
Yeah.
women have to shit.
When a woman has to go to the restroom, a guy's just going to sit there and wait it out. We
Very
were like,
patiently.
yeah, we were.
No, I was
Nobody
laying
likes-
on the floor and I woke up and I was just kind of
Wow.
like, what? And then I was like, okay, well, maybe it hasn't been that long. And then I come back and you guys are all just kind of not really doing anything. Everyone's in their seats and
It was an
She
hour.
didn't think we would notice.
it was not an hour.
You don't know?
It's like nothing.
You were out.
It was not an hour.
What was it?
Had a
If
pretty
you guys
normal
didn't
poop
check
in there.
on
was a
me
few
after
minutes.
an hour,
No, it was
that's
a
a
few minutes.
problem.
That's an hour is fine.
Who poops for an hour?
You could be having women troubles that we don't know anything about. and
What
you
am I
know-
having a baby in the bathroom? Damn.
Well, I wouldn't
It
interrupt
doesn't-
you if you were.
Don't have babies in the bathroom. We
Or
talked
pee in
about
the floor.
Phoebe Putney you go there and they'll do it for you.
Bathroom
You
for
can't.
making babies, not for having them.
Ew.
Ew.
Don't act like you guys have never done it in the bathroom.
Don't look at me like that when she's
Yeah.
the one that went in there and passed out for an hour. I don't feel bad for making a.
If she didn't have a goose egg on her head, she'd have to answer a lot of questions.
Yeah.
Was it really an hour?
No, I don't know what it was.
It wasn't an
20,
hour.
15, 20 minutes?
minutes. It was a few minutes.
Okay.
It was long enough that I thought, all right, well, that's a long
I still
pee.
thought you were in here. I didn't even.
I thought she was
know
getting
you
another
had
drink.
left.
Well, listen, she disappears to do whatever she needs to do. I don't know what it is. I don't even know
You
her.
can't question her. It would be sexual harassment if you asked her.
Oh, God.
You can't even
I
ask?
think I
Like you-
blew all those rules out in the first show.
when you accused her of playing with people for $1,000.
Oh yeah, that was.
That's probably the sexual
No, I
harassment.
didn't
out the
accuse
window.
her of doing that. I said she
Daphne, play anybody for
would. No, I said she would do that.
Yeah.
That was one of those jokes that
different.
nobody laughed
That
at.
was.
I mean, I do need new tires.
It's one of those jokes.
I
that no-
might.
It was also
Okay, so anyway, here we are. Where were we at?
We were talking about Daphne
Well-
being knocked
So,
out for
no,
2 days.
You got knocked down, but you got up again.
I
and
did.
That's okay.
So we apologize to you for you could be dead in there and we wouldn't have known it.
And nobody checked on
Wow.
me. You're
It-
talking about how long I'm gone.
It's
but
fine,
I'm
Sandy,
like
it's fine.
dying in the other
Just so
room.
you know, you have to have a buddy
Buddy
to walk you back and forth to the bathroom from here on out. You have to have a bathroom buddy.
See, if I'm back there for a while, I don't want anybody.
No,
to
yeah,
check
just
on
leave me alone. I'm good.
So, I mean, that's just weird to see different sides of the spectrum there. You feel like it's our responsibility as
if I'm gone for
gentlemen.
30
as your
minutes,
friends, or is it as gentlemen or men of leisure? To,
I think
All
all
right.
the above.
so the next time you go to the bathroom, I'll be right outside.
if I'm gone for
cool?
30 minutes on a 5-minute break and I don't say anything like, hey, I'm going to be a
So
minute,
I should
you might
just-
want to.
Okay.
So we should all just start advertising next time we're going to go drop a deuce.
What I was saying earlier was, you guys are all specialized. JP doesn't. I do a little of all of it. I don't do her stuff. But I'm not specialized like all y'all. But I keep the daggum show on the rails.
That's your specialty.
Could you guys join me? I'm still trying to get her into her new segment. You ready, Daphne?
I was
Oh,
thinking,
I am ready.
I'm not-
I have them written down today.
Okay, well, not so fast, my friend, because it's a radio show, all right?
you guys
And
haven't even really done the intro to the show yet, as far as.
We can. You said we can.
No, I said there's not going to be
Ching,
any music.
ching.
just pretend that it's there and be like, "All right, guys,
Try to
welcome
edit-
back to the show.
try
Turn up
editing
the
this
knob and
out.
Rip it off."
As I sing over your voice. Ching it ching.
Yeah.
Okay, listen. You're looking a little nervous because you know JP's up to something. Is that right?
Yeah.
I was talking to Clark at work, and I was like, "We are a radio show, and I am, let's just say a douche. You can bleep that out later." So I'm halfway there. I don't have the hockey jersey yet, but when people mess up on
She's a
What's
hockey fan.
wrong
She
with
has
a
like
hockey
17
jersey?
hockey jerseys.
no, that's
probably.
a radio host stereotype. Is
I have
they all wear hockey jerseys? I don't know why.
What? Oh, then this is my jam.
She will provide all of us hockey jerseys at the
Yeah,
next,
I'm sorry.
the next airing.
Continue, JP. You are.
I think your shirt is the best out of all of us.
They can't see the shirt.
Well, then
It says ready pin.
don't call attention to it. Just move on then.
We'll cut it.
I love it when I go back later and I hear you say,
Radio shows punish people when they screw up on the show. Okay, and
I knew you weren't kidding. I knew that you were going to do something anyway.
no. I went to.
She has a look on her face of terror and anger and all at the same time. Just painting the picture here.
I went to Clark and I was like, dude, we should punish her like a radio show. And he said, no, because, you know, she was upset about knocking herself out in your house and then having to leave because it hurt bad and all that. And I was like, okay,
super empathetic.
she's new. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna punish you at all. So, in the spirit of Clark's positivity, I went and got you a gift.
Did you really?
Yeah, so for your news,
Yeah, we got you a gift, Daphne.
you like to
We
wear
all together
you like to
got
wear
you.
stuff. You like new things to wear.
Yeah.
Okay, so during your bit, I bought for you. Gotta wear this during your bit.
Oh, that is.
It's a nice green bicycle helmet
The
with a skull on the side.
Finest of Walmart skull helmets for kids.
That is mean.
You absolutely will wear that during your bit today, start to finish, no exceptions. You'll never wear it again, but you gon' do's it.
Safety's
Okay.
no laughing matter.
Yeah, safety first.
Up next, Daphne's super safe news. Not. That's. Hold on. That's amazing. That's amazing. You got to wear that outside when you're a Japanese businessman. You know, wheeling and dealing.
And this is the night that Jeff
Now,
gets the show.
tomorrow, like, you won't wear it again. And you're lucky because it's not a full show. We're doing just a little chunk because of obvious reasons.
He was thinking it was a full show again.
But I need to say one more thing. Not going to fit over the headphones. So will you go ahead and pop those off for me? And let's do this thing. Please.
There's the match.
No, you got me a fucking
No, he
bicycle
means-
helmet.
She means right now.
I could have been dead.
That's truly living like you're dying.
I'm not wearing a bicycle helmet.
Okay, bye.
Okay, I'm not wearing a bicycle helmet.
Look at my face. Wear it today. You ran into stairs. It's a funny thing. I'm cutting this out because we're keeping the show funny. Please put it on. It'll mean the world to me. I'll do something like this for you. There's not even a camera in here.
That you know of.
And her hair's got to come down.
Oh, yeah. She let
I
it.
have helmet hair.
It's okay.
You had it in a ponytail. Whatever.
Shave
I love
your
it.
She's
Okay.
wanting to shoot you a bird right now.
Listen, dude, we got her in the helmet.
How am I
Was
supposed
it-
I can't
Safety
even
safety precautions
You're
have been
fine.
made.
Everything's fine.
There you go.
She's wearing the bicycle helmet.
Improvise, adapt, and overcome.
Yep.
It is, let me get Walmart. If you go to Walmart, go to Kids Bikes, go find the helmets. You're going to find one with a skull on it because kids like dead things. That's the one she's
That's not
wearing. If
morbid
you
at
want to
all.
recreate this at home,
Which we recommend you do.
she keeps trying to put on the headphones. You don't have to do it. I know you.
But then I can't hear.
I know you can hear us. I know you can.
Now she's taking off her clothes. What the hell is going
She's-
on?
God. Why?
No,
Sit.
she's 4 feet away, so she can't hear me.
Why do they look like that?
Okay, listen.
Why do they look
Your
like
news is going to be shorter than this.
I mean, I'm listening. I'm just trying to.
You got to.
All right. So now that all the personal protective equipment has been distributed
Right.
as needed, poor Daphne, she's just like, screw you,
Yeah.
you're cool, but screw the rest of us.
It really brings out the dumbass in your eyes.
Whoa. We're
I'm just
doing
saying.
it.
Okay, so I had
Yeah.
news stories picked out. And I had cut one of them because I didn't think it would be relevant, but I'm going to pull it back in.
Bring it in.
Is it about special kids?
No,
have to cut
no,
that
it's
out.
not.
It's about
you do have to
douchebag
cut
radio
that
hosts.
out. It is actually about,
Clark's mad.
and because I didn't write it down because I was cutting it out, I don't have all the information.
didn't sign up for this.
But essentially, in some state somewhere, you can now do human compost.
No.
Yes, you can.
Like meat bits?
No,
No,
not
like
like
you can
they,
poop.
instead of being cremated
Oh,
or buried,
yeah.
you
I
are
don't know, truly.
composted into soil
Is that-
after so long. There's no more bacteria. It doesn't cause any
You rot.
environmental issues.
You
And
get put
your
in like a
soil-
barrel
Right.
with straw.
and
it rots.
Yeah,
reduced,
and then your
reused, and recycled.
soil gets put back into the world.
So I saw something like that you could basically become a tree when you die.
Oh, I saw that.
Where they put you, like they do what she's talking about. They basically they let you just decompose and they accelerate the process so that you don't have this whole
With a hatchet.
so you don't have this whole
Didn't have to call attention to it. But that's
Yeah, it's
we'll
cool.
cut that out
Yeah,
later.
And it would be a stupid droid. Go ahead.
was it?
You're talking to the wrong crowd.
Your
if you
phone-
Yeah,
do
you are
that.
so
I asked
outnumbered.
if everyone's phone was on
Your
silent.
phone is the person that walks into the movies 30 minutes late with Wendy's.
What am I saying?
Why do you do
Says
that?
the guy that has no microphone discipline at all.
I don't go to the movies.
You know.
You know what, lady? You one that went to the movies with Wendy's? It smelled like onions, and you made a lot of noise. Okay.
And you
Listen.
didn't share. You should
Hold
next
on.
time go to Crystal's and
Daphne?
you should get no onions and
I
you
take
should get a
that?
12-pack to share.
No,
with your
Daphne's
seatmates.
news is very good,
She can't
and we
have-
got to stay on it.
She has no headphones. I didn't even think about that.
She doesn't need
Like,
it.
yes, wear the helmet, but how do we get those headphones on? Yeah.
It's a fun. People, I'm taking pictures. By the time you hear this, you will already. This pictures will be there. It's so funny. It's so good. She
What does your shirt
hates
say?
it.
You
Cute but
guys
psycho.
suck.
Can you
Hates
pull
it.
your shirt down just enough where we can
Whoa!
read it? I said down, guys,
Oh,
not
yeah,
up.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm being. No, come on.
So to kind of get back on track, what I wanted to
Give us a
say
smile.
is
Come on.
everybody's so pumped about the human compost thing, but when I take a shit outside, it's a big problem.
Yeah, you get arrested.
You
Well,
know?
that's because the
I don't
bacteria is
understand
not
how-
out of it by then.
So are we talking about poop or are we talking about people? I'm sorry, like I got distracted
Dead
for a second,
body.
but like when you die, don't get cremated. Don't get buried in the coffin that costs $20,000 for a funeral and procession and all that stuff.
Right.
You just basically donate your body back to the earth.
Right, but you can't do that without making sure that the soil has been properly
Prepped.
rejuvenated. Otherwise, it causes sewage issues, and like the dead matter will get into plumbing and wells and drinking water. And so that's
Ew.
what's
Well, I mean,
so
you're
cool
talking-
about this
Why are we-
program is that they have set it up where there is no dead material in the soil.
Right, but it also sounds like they're planting people in like your, flower beds in front of your house versus out in the middle of the woods somewhere, which is where I'd rather be. You're going to plant me as a tree, or if you're going
I
to
don't
put
want
me
to
out
be
in
at
the
some stranger's backyard.
Right there.
yeah.
I want to be there.
You want to be
I want to see.
in this rental property?
I wanna
front
people
house?
watch.
In the rental house.
You want to be buried in your rental house?
Why you gotta drop that down?
That was the tenant back in '09.
Listen,
He never wanted to leave, and he never did.
sorry, JP.
You're
Doesn't have.
apologizing about
I
it?
can't
Okay.
talk about anything, so we'll move on.
All right,
So many
let's
things I
go-
can't say.
Let's go
What
to
it
something
is,
a little
he's
bit
sleeping.
happier.
Yes.
He's sleeping.
Okay, so IKEA is currently searching for a happiness hunter. And I found this on UPI.com.
I think I found my
They're
job.
looking for a happiness hunter who is willing to live in Denmark for 2 weeks. Not only do they pay you for your room and board, but you get free meatballs too for the whole 2 weeks that you're there. And the purpose is to document what makes a happy home.
Do they not have anything to do over there?
I thought that was really cool research.
Why do you only get meatballs?
And you get like a free trip to Denmark, one of the happiest places in the world.
And then
Yeah,
you
they
eat
do. They really are happy over there.
meatballs all the time.
I think it's because they have, illicit drugs that are probably
Really?
legal.
I was watching something that was like they
In Amsterdam, everything's legal.
Looks like she just realized they have polar bears there too.
I just read an article about addiction. That was not on my planned article.
No, someone sent that to you on purpose. So it was in your mailbox.
That was an
It was.
It was an intervention.
No, it was not an intervention.
You look way more intense when you have the helmet on and when you get really excited.
Suddenly,
It's like it's shaking.
It
she doesn't care.
It's like it's an extreme sport now. Like
she's in
radio
love
just became an extreme
with
sport.
safety.
I think she's gonna need knee pads.
She's like,
elbow
nothing's
pads.
getting me today. Nothing.
she feels safe. It's a safety thing.
Yeah, she looks
She's in a bubble.
straight out of the right classroom. Okay.
Sweet knee pads for her. And,
Wait, why?
I don't know. Elbow pads is what I meant to say.
You're disgusting, dude.
Can I take the helmet off?
No,
No,
well,
that's-
don't you have
that's
one more
what it is.
news story or no?
You retarded for asking.
Well, I got
why.
distracted because I had the other news story that I just thought of, but it's fine. That's a long story.
You good?
Just take it
So there is, I also found this on UPI. There is a startup company that was started by two moms called Future Perfect, and they are offering parents the option to name their children. So you can pay them anywhere between $100 and $350. And the difference of it is that if you pay more, you get a list of 10 names to choose from to mix and match along with your 15-minute brainstorming session. So they want people to pay them like $400 to name their child and then still not name their child.
Is this for indecisive people?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Or is it like a fun thing? Like,
So it was started because both of the moms had connected over both of their children's unique names. So I guess the purpose is to generate more unique names, but I don't feel like that's something that you can pay someone to do for you. Like, that's your child. You have to.
That's
Some of the parents these days naming their kids that they're naming them now, I think
Oh,
it'd be
no.
better. It couldn't be any worse to crowdsource a name for money. You wouldn't do any worse than the shit that's
I've
going on
never
today.
met anyone that was like, I just don't know what to name my kid. I'm gonna let someone else do it, which is
I think you should just wait until the kid's born and then name it. So, you look like a George.
you can't wait.
You look like a.
Some people do wait. Technically, you have up until 3 days after the birth to name your child.
That's
thought it
not
was 30
good.
days.
Is it 30?
I think it's
It's not
30.
a
I think you
good
get a
sign
month.
for you as a parent if you're just like
That
either
indecisive.
procrastinating
Yeah.
enough, or like like
That's
does that
not
baby even
good.
have a home to go home to?
Right.
If you don't have a name for the baby.
I don't have enough, care about this kid to even, think about,
Yeah,
naming
haven't even
it.
thought
Like,
of it.
whatever. It'll come to me.
Like, oh shit, I guess I have to name that shit now.
Yeah,
Baby now.
that baby needs a name.
Whoa. You guys are bringing me down, man. Okay, Daphne, that was great. Thank you for wearing the helmet. We will definitely put applause in right now. All right. 4, Sandy in the cut, my executive producer, for the great Clark, and for the very beautiful Daphne. My name is JP, and we're going to see you next week.